Hi. So, you probably are wondering how you can lie to people successfully and get away with it. Well, it's pretty simple. You just do it. You know. Um, I've been lying to people for probably the past 7 or something years. I don't know. How long ago was high school? Oh wait, no, that was 7 years ago. Anyways, it's pretty simple. Just don't tell the truth. If someone walked up to me and was like, "Yo, what is the time?" and they were like, it's 7 o'clock." Like I check my watch and it says it's 7 o'clock. But in reality, what I'm gonna tell them instead is that it's actually 8 o'clock. So that's lying. That's an example of lying. That's what you want to do. Now there's multiple scenarios where you would want to lie. In one scenario, I was over at my girlfriend's house, or at least this was an ex-girlfriend. I was over at my girlfriend's house at the time, and I went to go meet her parents, and they asked me, "Oh, what do you do for work?" And I was like, "Work?" And I looked at my girlfriend, and she's like, tell them. And there's just no way I'm going to tell them, "Oh, I work at Wingstop," right? And so instead, I decided to just lie, and I was just like, "Oh, I work at a science facility." And they were like, "Oh my God, you must tell us more." And so I did. I told them more, and then they wanted to see more, and they kept asking more. And that's when you just keep telling lies, like, "Oh, I work down in this factory, we're testing on animals, also cool, awesome stuff," and you just keep lying. So that's a good scenario where you want to lie. Lie to girls. That is actually a good thing, I would say. Lie to boys and girls, not just females. Lie to boys too, if you're into that. Lie to both of them. How much do you make? I don't know, like $5,000 a month. See what I did there? I lied. In reality, I actually only make $5,000 a year, but I extended the truth. Actually, think of lying this way. Lying, you're just exaggerating the truth. In reality, that's what lying is. You're just exaggerating the truth. So, let's say a girl asked me, right? "Oh, where do you work?" In reality, I don't have a job, right? But I'm not gonna tell her that, because that would, that's not really what you want to do. Never tell the truth, ever. And so instead, you're going to exaggerate the truth. "I'm in between jobs in the moment." See? I just saved. I'm not lying. In reality, I'm in between jobs, but I'm not going to be the one to be like, "Oh, I don't have a job." I just exaggerated the truth. Think of lying that way. Lying's a good thing. A lie doesn't hurt anyone. Okay? Always remember that. Lie doesn't hurt anyone. So, lie to your content. Lie to your heart's content. Especially if it's with your partner, teacher, priest. Especially lie to a priest. They love that. They get down on that. I don't know why. I meet so many priests, they're like, "Oh man, I love it when you lie." And I'm like, "Well, I love you." Just start lying. I don't know what else to tell you. Just shut up and lie.